Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with K Monsters Art Studio, and it's been a while. So I've been gone for a minute, and primarily due to test taking, a lot of personal things going on in life. Work has been really busy, and just life. And I also have been dealing with art block, so that's going to be my next video. It's probably going to be out before this one, so check that out. I've been dealing with a lot of art block and kind of overcoming a lot of like stagnant era right now, because usually in the winter things get kind of slowed down, and I spend so much time in the summer making tons of art, and as soon as I started the fall, things slowed down with work and all that jazz. So my goal for this video is to organize my studio. I'm turning on the camera so that I can feel motivated to do that. I'm also preparing for a little camping trip, so maybe you guys can help me pack for that. So let's jump into it and let's see what this turns out to be. Okay, so to take you through my studio, not much has changed, with the exception of my editing desk. It has officially been removed. This was my study area. I did bring back my art desk, so I ended up switching my art desk with my editing desk in my wife's room. And there's not much to do, so I'm just gonna kind of go through some of the things I want to take with me and see where I land. So here's my editing desk, previously my old art studio. If you've been following me for a while, you might remember this room. If you don't, take a look at those videos. It was very impressive how I fit into this tiny little space. Okay, so first I'm gonna start here and try to tidy up a couple of things, and I can show you some of the new stuff that I bought. My cart is a mess. I can't even think about it. My goal for 2025 is to really ramp up my YouTube channel, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so just to show you a couple of the things that I purchased this past month, are the Blick Artist Pastels half sticks. I'm not too good at dry pastel, but I know that I've tried these before, not these particular brand, but I've tried dry pastels before and they're a lot of fun. So I wanted to get some that were kind of medium grade. They do have this sort of weird coating on them that, not all of them, but some of them, like this one here, is kind of shiny. You can see like this weird coating, and they were hard to color with, so I might have to kind of scrape off that coating separately, but these are beautiful. I can't wait to keep playing with them. Okay, to go along with that, I bought this pastel paper, which I really love. So Strathmore pastel paper, and it comes with 24 sheets in different color types. So I did do one painting of this image that I had. So much fun. So I want to practice that a little bit more. And then I bought the Artist Creation. That's a weird way to scratch my hand. I bought this Artist Creation sketchbook at 5.1 by 8.3. I never had this size. I've had the smaller size, the square size, the larger size, and I have a problem because I haven't used any of them. Not true. I have used the smaller one, so I'm like on the way of finishing the smaller one that's like a quarter of that. I think it's like 3 by 4. But I bought this because it was on sale at a good deal, like $8. And the last thing was from Hobby Lobby. So I've been kind of holding back a lot on kind of art hauls and things like that. I just have too many things, and eventually my art room is going to say goodbye. So that's going to be another video for later, but we are kind of downsizing for now. So yeah, I got this little palette mainly for the palette itself because I've been dying for something like this, and it was only $10. This is student grade Hobby Lobby paint, watercolor paint. I'm not expecting much from it, so we'll see how that works. I may do a little swatching later. Okay, so let's go in my art bag that I usually take with me. Don't have anything in there. Oh, here's my karatake. I love saying it that way. I mean, it's the proper way of saying it, so there's that. I think. I've heard other people say it the traditional way, and that's what it sounds like. So this is my ideal color palette. I love using these colors, so that's why I got that. But the only thing with this watercolor, it's just so weirdly shiny. I don't know why it's shiny that way. I have some pens. I could use some of these. Ooh, I'm gonna use this for Christmas card. That's what I'm gonna do, Christmas cards. I have my watercolor. I have my towelettes. I have my sharpener, which I might bring color pencils, so that makes sense. My water cup. I have my Muji pens, which I might bring. In here, I have some water, spritzers, some masking tape that's not that good, so I'm going to leave that one behind. Take this one. I love this Yugo palette thing. This works, it's really strong. This works for like small paper. I've used it a couple times, but you can use big paper. I wouldn't say go to the very last magnet because then it gets a little flimsy. You can go like 8.5 by 11. You can go long ways. Honestly, you can just kind of put your paper or your pad here and then go bigger if you want to. My 2 sketchbooks. I have this kind of scratch paper for fun. I have a smaller watercolor. This other, I don't have any like finish watercolor paper. I mean, other than this, but this is kind of small. Okay, what a mess on this desk. So let's go through a few of these things. Okay, so here I have my Tombos. Let me actually organize this by stuff first before I go through everything. Okay, so up here I have color pencils. So let's think. Do I want the Prisma color pencils? Do like this collection of colors. I have my Tombow pencil and my Kimberly Generals pencil that I love. So I might just take the pencils and not this pack. Okay, between Caran d'Ache, I have all the colors I need. And this. Okay, I'm gonna do the Caran d'Ache. Okay, so this is a for sure thing. These are not coming with these are my Caran d'Ache oil pastels. Daleroni watercolor is my favorite. Must. Okay, so that's a guaranteed like. That will be fun. So I have 2 watercolor palettes, markers and color pencils, oil pastels. I have this just to test out. I'm actually going to test it out today. My gouache palette. I don't need all of these. So that's a good amount of medium. So we have watercolor 2 palettes, one that's shiny, one that's not shiny, oil pastel, gouache, color pencil, markers. Now let's take a look at pens. So I need my water brushes. That is a given. I want my pens. Okay, so that makes sense. So I have water brushes, I have pens, I have marker pens, I have pencils, and this little eraser thing. This was actually a gum pack of like 36 pieces of gum, and sometimes I like saving these like weird containers, especially when they're clear. So I'm going to just bring a collection because I don't want too many of these colors. I wonder if my other container works for this. Let's see. It like barely fit this way because of that weird curve. It's so hard for me to have a limited color palette. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm gonna copy my Art Nouveau colors. Yellow and the umber. And everything can stay behind. Whew, this is so hard for me. I just want to bring all of them. Can I bring the orange? Oh, I'm just going to bring orange. Fit in here, which I doubt. Maybe. Oh my god, that's so perfect, guys. Look at that. My Yugo, I really want to take this because this helps also to kind of mix colors here, and I can clean it out. Okay, I'm taking my Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2s, my Karatake Art Nouveau, taking my Caran d'Ache oil pastels in my little container. I'm taking my Daleroni watercolor sets, student grade, I believe. It's kind of weird and wonky. I don't know why it came like that. I'm taking my Holbein. Is this Holbein? Yeah, Holbein gouache. I'm taking some pens, pencils, marker pens, and my water brushes. I'm taking my Caran d'Ache color pencils and my Tombow markers, a very limited selection that I seem to go to pretty often. So that is painting medium. Okay, for tools, I'm taking my Yugo palette. I am also going to take my Fumui travel pack brushes. And so that gives me a variation of brushes. So this is good for watercolor. The water brushes are good for gouache. I'm taking 2 clips. I am going to also take my rags, which are very beat up, but they work still. I actually might get rid of these because this is acrylic paint on here. And this one is watercolor. There's a little bit of acrylic, but this one's good for gouache. So, yeah, I might scratch this one. The back still works. Okay, I'll just keep it because the back still is kind of soft. Okay, I'm taking that. I'm taking these rags just in case. I am taking a ruler for whatever reason. No. I might measure or make straight lines with like any building that's around. I am taking some washi tape and some kneaded erasers, my spritzers, and my viewfinder. I think these could fit in here. Yeah, that feels good. I feel like I have just enough tools, so it's not like crazy. Okay, paper. This is an undecided pile. I love taking this book with me when I'm traveling. I do plan on doing some finished work, so I want to take some loose paper. I don't think I want this, so that's fine. So this is some loose paper. This is a block, Aquarello block, my fluid watercolor block, small. I'm also not sure about this one. Yeah, I don't think I don't really like it that much. So then I have this kind of scratch paper. It's good for ink and pen and stuff. So that's good. And then these are for finished works. And then I have my Hanamulo watercolor paper that I have not been treating too well with Good Works, but this one was actually not the same quality as the sketchbook, so I'm not too offended. Okay, so all of this stuff makes me feel good. I thought I was overpacking, but this is actually pretty typical to what I have. The only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about, which most likely will not fit, are the larger pads, but this is typically how much stuff I carry in this bag. So let's pack it. Okay, so this bag was Tommy Bahama, and I got it at TJ Maxx, and I have used it extremely well. Oh, I have some scrunchies. Been dying to put my hair up. Okay, so what I do is I put my, let's see if this fits. I could. This bag is like a Barney bag to me. It's magical. Don't know how it fits half the things it does. See what I mean? Like, how the heck? I mean, that's kind of tight. Yeah, I'll just put this in my regular stuff. Okay, so that leaves me with these. And all my art supplies, all my painting stuff. You would be surprised the amount of things I put in here. That's why I was like not even worried when I was bringing all that stuff out, because I fill this thing up to the brim. Oh, another tool that I forgot that I actually don't know where I put are my water cups. So that will fit in here too. You see how much fitting? Can you guys see this? Like, this is crazy. I love this bag. And my sharpener. Okay, so I'm gonna take this collapsible water cup. So that leaves me just enough space for my color pencils. Let me move things around. I put this in here before so I know it fits. It's so like a Barney bag. It's so crazy. So it's perfect. It is truly a magical bag. It's not like, you know, combusting or anything. I think if I ever get another bag, I will make sure that the dimensions match this one in particular. Like, this is just enough. And I still have space. I usually put my phone in here when I'm like going, and then I put my keys and my wallet in the front, and that's how I go. So this is a good dimension for me, and it's kind of cute. Sometimes it matches my outfits. Guys, I totally forgot about the stuff on the floor. Let me see if I can fit that in there. And I'm also still considering bringing that and maybe making 2 bags. So the things that I forgot on the floor are not too many. So I knew that I had to carry my Yugo, so that will go separately. And I forgot my tools. So there's, trust me, enough space for this. So my napkins, that won't take up any space. My brushes, my ruler, some rags, and these tools. It's officially jam-packed. Okay, I can just carry that. I don't want to break anything. Okay, new idea, guys. I think I'm going to create 2 travel bags. I'm going to add a couple things in here so that way, depending on how I'm feeling, I can put stuff in here and kind of just have it be. So I might put my sketchbooks in there, some art stuff in here, pencils in there. So that way I have 2. So I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna use this as sort of like a second kind of quick and grab and go, and just only like kind of limited sketch travel thing. That's gonna be fun. So that way I have 2. So let me unpack. This is funny. I love when I change my mind. So in this one, I know I want a sketchbook in here. So I'm going to do those 2. So I have a cold press and a hot press. Okay, in here, So these could stay in this palette. Okay, let's see. So I know I need, let's do one gouache. This does give me the opportunity to bring this one, so I'm gonna do that one. And because I do have 2 watercolors, I'm gonna do this. And these can, watercolor, I need some dry medium. Okay, so these can go in here. And limit myself to 2 water brushes. Well, I could put actually all my water brushes in here because I have the Famui ones. Okay, that works. Because I have Caran d'Ache oil, pastels, color pencils, and markers in here, do I want, yeah, let's do the Neo colors in there. So I have watercolor. I definitely need a tape in here. I could use 1 clip in there and 1 of those. Oh my God, I love this idea. So I have 1 watercolor in here, 1 watercolor in there, gouache and gouache, dry medium, dry medium. I could use a rag in here. I have 1 water cup. I need a water cup for this, but that's an easy solution. So this will be for like my bigger paintings. I do want to put some pens in here. So I'm going to do 1 pencil, 1 pen liner, and 1 pen. Ooh, that's limited. I need a sharpener for this one. Okay, so this is for the big stuff. I can't find a sharpener. Okay, cool. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so I have my limited stuff. Oh, this could go in the tools area. And there you have it. Wow. I have 2 art kits. Okay. Alright, so that was today's video. Pretty much setting up my art kits. You guys saw me painstakingly set up both of these art kits. I'm super excited for my trip. So we'll see what art comes from this and if I'm finally liberated from my art block. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.